There's lots of people who work hard every day to keep a city running. I'm Jolie Helton, Communications Specialist, and I work in City Hall, but I'm going to show you what it's like to be in the shoes of the men and women in public services who do these dirty jobs daily. This will include picking up a ton of furniture market cardboard, some garbage collection, some roadkill removal, and then we'll take a trip to the landfill for some trash juice.
You put that on your peanut butter sandwich?
No! We'll finish up at the MRF where all your recycling goes, so let's get after it. Hi everyone, I'm Jolie Helton, and we are back with another fun adventure of Dirty Jobs High Point. Today we're going to be riding around with Zach, who is the city's only special route operator, which means he gets to pick up basically the catch-all of the sanitation crew for environmental services. So he visits long private driveways and picks up their carts, dirt roads. If there's dead animals that need to be picked up, he has the pleasure of taking care of that. If for some reason someone's collection gets missed, he goes back and catches it through customer service. So today should definitely be an adventure. We're ready to go, and let's get after it. All right, so the bright yellow vest made a comeback, and I still didn't love it, but I definitely wanted to wear my gloves because picking up garbage involves picking up a lot of nasty stuff. Okay, we're back. We're safe. All right, Zach, so as special collections, special route operator, what all does that exactly entail? What can I look forward to today?
All the dirt and sand / gravel roads that are on today's route, any missed calls that come in through customer service, garbage, DAPs, medical waste, move-in recycling.
Wow.
And any areas that's really hard to reach with a full-size truck. So
you've got kind of a dangerous job.
A little bit.
So how many dirt roads really do you think do you have to usually cover?
Today there's about 4.
4? Okay.
Yeah. That's
not bad. And then how often, is it common for you to have to pick up medical sharps and things like that? Or
yeah.
So that's like a daily?
Yeah, probably do about 10 a week.
And you probably have to go through extra training for that, or no?
We all have to do that type of training in our department. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, got a lot to look forward to today then. Hopefully no DAPs. But if there is, I'm ready to experience all of it. How much trash can you fit in one can? Yeah. That's out of control. All right.
Technically, as long as it's not over 6 inches over the top, they're straight. But right there.
Thanks to the wonders of technology, the trucks do most of the work now as far as picking up the carts, which is good because I would not want to go back in the old days when all of this had to be picked up manually, because those carts, 96 gallons full of water after it rains, super heavy, no thank you, don't want to be involved in that at all. So trash collection, in the words of Forrest Gump, is like a box of chocolates, because you never really know what you're going to get once you open up the cart. It could be a snake, it could be dead animals, or it could be, surprise, yard waste in a garbage can. So let's all remember that there are yard waste carts. They're black, you can purchase them, so you're not putting them in your garbage cart. So what would you say is the most physically dangerous aspect of
when
the job?
You have to get out of the truck on East Chester Skate Club and pick up whatever. People are going 55 miles an hour past you. Ooh. And they don't pay attention.
No.
That's the most dangerous part.
Yeah. But then also, I'm sure, the truck does most of the work for you, but there is some, physical parts to it.
Oh, yeah, some of these cans, we got maybe full of books, or people who don't have their lid on and it rains.
Yeah.
Hold 96 gallons, so they can easily be 300 pounds.
Holy cow.
Even though you put your foot on it and push it back, it's a lot of weight.
Yeah. So moral of the story, if they're putting stuff in their cart that they know is really heavy, is there another way for them to do that? Is it better for them to take it to landfill if they know they're going to be disposing of heavy things?
Trash is fine, but they're technically not supposed to be dirt, rocks, concrete, or construction material from contractors. Contractors are supposed to deal with their own material.
Okay, so people need to be responsible with their trash. Good to know.
Close lid if it rains.
Yeah. So how much do you estimate? How much can you fit in this?
6,000 pounds, 3 tons.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if you had to put a guess on like how many of those that is?
Greg estimates on average it's 37 pounds a toter, but High Point definitely is more than that.
Yeah, people be cramming stuff in there.
But maybe 120, 25.
Wow. Yeah, that's a lot to be able to fit in there.
Yeah.
So it just makes it easier. You don't have to actually pick it up. You just put it on the thing, flip it over.
Yeah, as long as this bar is there. If that bar is missing,
right.
When this that grabs it right there, then they just.
So if someone does have a cart and it's missing,
it falls in the truck. Yeah. And we pull it out. But most of these bars they don't even make anymore, so they just replace them and get a new toter.
Okay. Well, don't even have to pick up that one. Makes things a little easier, but he did have to back all the way up the street. Check this part, which is good. But can you imagine, like, if we have bad weather and it's snowing or icy or raining, you have to back all the way up and maneuver around all these cars. You got bamboo. In the summer, you don't even know what's going to come out of that. I mean, I can barely, like, back up my own car this far, so I don't know how you back up a giant garbage truck. So there's a lot of places along Zach's route that he does have to back into, whether it's a dirt road, a long driveway, other hard to reach places, and some obstacles. So I don't know about you, but I pretty much can only back my car into a parking spot, so having to back this giant truck around, it's a lot harder than it looks. Wait, so they want this thrown out too?
Yeah.
What is happening here?
Yeah, we pick all that stuff up, but because of this road, instead of a bulk truck getting it,
right?
Because it's so small and muddy, and we don't want to sink it. If I can pick it up, I'll toss it in there. So I'm gonna throw all that in there. That's not that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it would be better if it wasn't in mud.
Yeah.
What is this? What are those? I don't even know what I just picked up. Caution. Watch out for flying rockers. Holy cow.
Well, it's super light.
Yeah.
That's good. It'll pull it in.
Great.
Buddy.
High five. So if there's trash laying around the collection sites, Zach and the crew will pick it up off the ground. Some of these were recyclable items like cans. So let's all remember to be like Captain Planet, because he's our hero. We're gonna take pollution down to zero and do your part and recycle. Most of the usual route drivers do backdoor pickups, but there are some locations on Zach's route that he has to do backdoor service as well. So this helps out elderly and other people in need that might not be able to get their carts all the way out to the street. The good thing is Zach will go right up to their door, get their cart, take it to the truck. But this is rain or shine, so backdoor service doesn't stop just if it's raining or if it's snowing or other bad weather. So luckily we had a really nice day to do all this, but it would not be pleasant to be doing it in bad weather conditions. Driving around about 150 miles a day, you can enjoy the scenery somewhat. Get up under from the back?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Frozen anyway.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, that is the biggest raccoon I've ever seen in my life. So that was obviously the worst part of the job, and as an animal lover, it was sad to pick up a dead animal, but it's necessary for sanitation reasons. Obviously, dead animals in the streets attract buzzards and other pests, which just create more problems. It's a health hazard. So it's necessary for our guys to pick them up and get them out of the street as fast as possible, even if it is sad.
She did pretty good. We got guys that have been here for 15, 20 years. I promise you would not ever pick up anything dead out of the road. Would not do it. She did okay with it. She handled it pretty well. Decent day.
Okay, so after riding around with Zach and picking up all of the roadkill and the hard to reach places and all the other kind of catch-all things that he does, now we're gonna switch over and ride with Jamie on his regular Tuesday route. He's got an automated truck, so he just pulls up, gets the can and dumps it in. So should be a little bit easier than having to, you know, pick stuff up off the side of the road. But most of you guys probably remember Jamie from being our Gold Star sanitation worker that gifted a replica garbage truck to one of the families on his route. So now we get to go back and see what Jamie does every day. So automated trucks are designed to pick up hundreds of carts every day. And honestly, Jamie would probably be really, really good at those arcade games where you have the claw and it goes down to pick up the stuffed animals. Because that's basically what he does all day long. He gets the claw, wraps it around the cart, and dumps it into the truck. So if you want to help Jamie out and the other guys a little bit, don't put your carts right next to each other. Give them a little bit of space in between so he has more room to operate the claw. Now it was my turn to become an official garbage woman and do backdoor service and operate the claw all by myself. A couple years ago, Jamie was doing a backdoor pickup and the resident had actually fallen when she took her garbage cart out. She hurt herself, she was bleeding, so good thing Jamie was there. He found her, called 911, and he stayed with her until the ambulance got there to help her. So just to show we have everyday heroes working on our staff. The landfill recently opened a 14-acre expansion cell to help extend the life of the landfill, which is currently projected to last until about 2035, when it will need to be closed because it's at its capacity. Just like any other landfill, there is a liner at the bottom, which prevents pollutants from getting into the groundwater. So it's not like we're just dumping this trash and walking away from it. There are groundwater wells that we have to test and make sure we're EPA compliant and that there's not pollution getting into the system. Another way that you, as a resident, can help extend the life of the landfill is to make sure that you're recycling as much as possible. So that way, recyclable items don't take up space in the landfill, which is meant for garbage, and we can keep extending it to last as long as possible.
Take that, lift it up, let it come down. Pull this lever, you got to run like crazy.
So pull this up and let it down,
yep.
And then lift this out?
Yep. But I'm going to give you a hint. When you go to open it,
don't stand in front of it?
With that and hold it. Pull this right here. Ready?
Trash juice!
Ready?
Wait, let it go? Like pull this out?
Just pull it out. Go this way. This way.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. That's so gross!
Told you to move!
Ah, trash juice.
Ah, you see what I'm talking about? It gets on you?
Look, someone's like pedicure thing left in here.
Want some?
No.
You thirsty?
No.
All right.
Slime, gross. Now I have to like get up in there.
You don't get up in it.
I thought everything with the trash juice was over, but no. Then you actually have to clean out the trough, which pretty much involves sticking your arm all the way up there, scraping out all the remnants. There's trash juice all over me, it's in my hair, it's on my arm. And there's not just one side of this thing, there's two. So this is gross, and I hate it, and I'm not gonna be a garbage man ever again. Oh, that smells so bad. Ew. All right, now what?
You put that on your peanut butter sandwich?
No.
This is all trash. All that's trash. This is trash. You're standing on trash. We just dump trash.
So there's trash everywhere.
It's a trashy world.
But so like how many, I don't even know how long the landfill's been like operational for. Like how many years of trash are we experiencing right now?
I think that right there might have been 10 or 15 years.
Dang.
This has been going on maybe 10 years.
Yeah.
I ain't positive, so
Yeah.
don't quote me on it.
We can check. So we're just standing on layers of trash, basically. So then you said they'll put trash down and then come back and put mulch over it?
Dirt,
Dirt
and then whenever it gets raining, they'll throw that mulch over so we have some traction.
Makes sense. All right. All right, so until next time, I don't even know what my next dirty job is gonna be, but I'm looking forward to it. On the next episode of Dirty Jobs, we'll finish our time with environmental services, and I'll put my hand-eye coordination skills to the test by going to the material recovery facility, better known as the MRF, where I'll be sorting your recyclables by hand. So make sure you tune in and catch our next episode.